Hey guys, DireRaven here, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with playing Dark Knights. I think this is the episode where we'll be able to pick a route. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with the guy who we met at the mansion. And this is exactly right after the video introduction. I stare at the ceiling while lying on the couch. I think about what Akuya and Ryoji said earlier. Someone not from this village. Just in these past few days, I've met 4 new people. Any of them could have moved here around the same time those disappearances started. It's possible that one of them is involved. Against my better judgment, I cannot help but want to investigate them further on my own. The excitement is overwhelming. Okay, this is where I pick. Who should I investigate first? The odd guy in the forest is going to be number 3. The gentleman at the old house, we're going to pick him. The weird person who jumped into my room is going to be number 2, and the small boy from the park is going to be the last one. So we're going to go with the gentleman at the old house. Wait, why did he pop up in my mind? He had a faint presence, but I tried to remember his appearance. Yes, wait, let me see if it lets me pick different. Okay, yeah, it lets me do that. Okay. Gentleman at the old house. Yes. The mysterious guy from that old house comes to mind. He was acting odd when I met him, especially when I asked about the mansion. Judging by his uniform, he probably goes to my school. The design looks like it might have been for the elite class. He may be a recent transfer, too. Well, I probably shouldn't jump to any conclusions. I stare at the pile of textbooks on the coffee table, but I do not feel like studying right now. The holiday starts next week. I'll just procrastinate until then. While I lie down on the couch, my mind wanders to the old mansion. I want to meet that person again. I look outside and see the dark clouds gathering in the sky. It will probably rain soon, so I put on my jacket and take an umbrella before walking to the mansion. Chapter 1, Visits. Let's go. I find the man from before sitting in the same spot as last time and approach him with a casual wave. Good evening. He turns around in surprise, just as jumpy as the first time we met. Ah, you're the girl from yesterday. You must enjoy scaring people. You should pay more attention to your surroundings. Out for a walk again. Yeah, something like that. May I ask why you seem so interested in this place? It is the only mansion in this village. If I could, I would like to explore the inside. Sorry. I didn't mean to imply I'd break in or anything. Anyway, I forgot to ask last time, but what's your name? Yay, finally. How rude of me not to introduce myself. My name is Junoru Kenriji. Please call me Junoru or Junoru? Junoru. Okay, Junoru or Ju, if you prefer. Oh. I'm Miyoko. A slow smile spreads across... I'm just gonna say Ju. Except that sounds like J-E-W. Junoru's face as he watches me. I feel a little self-conscious, but I'm glad he's no longer gloomy. Suddenly I feel something drip onto my nose. As I look up, I realize it is raining. I'm glad I thought to bring my umbrella. If you don't want to get soaked, we can share my umbrella. Thank you. I hold the umbrella up for us, but nearly clip the side of Junoru's head before he ducks under it. He is so tall that I struggle to fit us both under its canopy. Oh, whoa, he looks really cool. Noticing my struggle, he reaches out and holds the umbrella for me. His costume design is so cool though, look at that. His face looks cool too. I blink at the odd sensation of us both holding it at the same time, but his grip is firm and gentle. It seems natural to retract my hand and let him hold it. He's standing so close and we've only just met. Nice weather today, huh? You must have known it was going to rain, yet here you are. He must be one of those rare people who enjoy being out in the elements. I can't say I was just joking now, can I? I'm gonna save, cause Junoru. The wind grows stronger, blowing raindrops against my leggings. Shall we take shelter? Inside the mansion, but there are chains on the door. Junoru's eyes gleam with a hint of mischief as he follows my gaze. There is no need to worry. I will take responsibility for everything. He'll take responsibility for what? Breaking into a locked mansion? Oh yeah, I can finally make choices. I'm not gonna doubt him. I'm gonna play along. It starts to rain harder. I'll just tag along for now. The chance to explore this old mansion is the most exciting opportunity I've had for a while. Okay then. I should still be careful though. This guy is a stranger. Please, follow me. Junoru guides me toward the garden. We do not get very far before he suddenly stops and turns to face a wall. Whoa! Okay, he presses a single brick in and a secret entrance slowly reveals itself. Batman time. Yee. Okay. Whoa. How did that... Oh, it's like a secret... It's like a hidden passage straight from a book. Junoru chuckles at my reaction. It is rather dark in there, so please stay close. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, as we step into the main room, my eyes are immediately drawn to the vibrant paintings on the walls. This place feels less haunted now that we are inside. This is the living room. Junoru walks ahead of me, gesturing grandly at our surroundings. Once again, I feel like he is a host guiding me through his property. Do you mind if I take a closer look at all the art? By all means. I step closer to the paintings. They are filled with scenes of beautiful ladies and gentlemen dressed in elaborate gowns and suits from a time long past. I wonder why such expensive-looking artwork has been left hanging on the walls of an abandoned residence. I examine each illustration carefully until I stop at the portrait of a child. He looks cute and somehow familiar. It's Junoru! It is warmer upstairs. Shall we? Oh, okay. Our footsteps echo across the spacious room as we walk upstairs. I cannot help but notice the decorative moldings of the walls, the abstract patterns so elaborate they almost seem to tell stories. I absent-mindedly bump into Junoru's back. Oh. Sorry. Are you alright? I realize people often find this place unnerving. I'm fine. Everything has an old but pleasant charm to it. Pleasant? Go on ahead. Don't mind me. I cannot think of a way to tell Junoru my thoughts without coming off as weird. Despite being in an old abandoned mansion, seeing more only makes me curious rather than scared. Where does this room lead to? I walk into an unusually big bathroom after Junoru opens the door and catch a glimpse of my reflection in a broken mirror. Yeah, that makes me feel uneasy. Look at him. Look at him. The eyes and the mouth are blacked out. That's so weird. Okay. That's a coincidence. The sudden glimmer in the dimness startles me into losing my balance, but Junoru catches me before I fall. Are you scared of your own reflection? I can only pout, puffing out my cheeks at his teasing before resuming my exploration. The bathtub in the corner looks large enough to fit at least 4 people in it. It is practically a jacuzzi. It is filled with steaming hot water. How? Almost as if the tap has just been run. This mansion isn't as abandoned as it appears. Well, he's using it? We should leave. Or is someone else using it? I'm not sure. Okay, suddenly Junoru grabs my wrist and leads me towards the stairs with no further explanation, leaving me to stare back at the bathroom in confusion. That was careless of me. What's he talking about? We just got here, now we're leaving already? You should be on your own way. May I ask why? Everything seemed fine a while ago. Because Junoru purses his lips and averts his gaze. I am sorry. There's nothing to apologize for. It has stopped raining. This is a good time for you to leave. What the heck is going on? Alright, maybe we can talk again another time. Have a good night. Junoru smiles apologetically as I leave. I stare blankly at the ceiling. What is Junoru hiding? I can't stop thinking about that mansion. The only thing I learned about him today was his name. It's too bad that he kept ignoring my questions. I try to imagine how he and the missing villagers may be linked, but cannot think of anything believable. Well, an abandoned mansion would be a great place to hide captives. It's not like anyone will ever look for them there. But I'm probably only letting my imagination get the best of me. I need to learn more about Junoru to figure out whether or not he's involved in those crimes. Wait, does that make me a stalker? No, this is different. I'm doing this for justice. Yes, that's it. I get out of school early and decide to visit the old mansion again. I may get another chance to speak with Junoru, if I am lucky. Along the way, a familiar voice calls out to me from behind. Yay! Okay. Good afternoon, Miss Miyoko. Ah, Junoru, you surprised me. Where are you heading? To the mansion, of course. This may sound odd, but it feels pleasantly nostalgic to me. I don't think that is weird. I like it there, too. You're the first person to say so. Junoru's eyes brighten as he gives a light nod. By the way, shouldn't you be in class right now? Not at this hour. I'm still wondering about his uniform. Could he be one of those invisible elite class students? May I ask what your plans are? I'm not going to say I'm going for a walk to that flying mansion. I'm going to the old mansion too. Want to walk together? Gladly. As we walk, a blunt question crosses my mind. I know that he does not answer complicated questions immediately. I have to change my strategy. Say, Ju, can I ask you something? What is it? It would mean a lot to me if you'd tell me why you were in such a rush yesterday. The way you reacted made me worry. Oh, that was... It is difficult to explain. I will tell you more about it later. This is the first time Junoru has agreed to elaborate on anything. I cannot stop myself from beaming. How did it get dark all of a sudden? When we arrive, we go to the fountain, just like the first time we met. Junoru and I fall silent, but then he sighs. What was your question again? This is my chance to learn more about Junoru. Please tell me what happened yesterday. It was nothing important. Here he goes again. This will lead to another dead end. I wordlessly stare at Junoru, hoping to coax something more out of him. After a few long moments, he glances at me and sighs. There is no need to give me that look. Oops, I didn't mean to look desperate. It is a long story. I hardly know where to start. This mansion was built a few hundred years ago. It has been left abandoned for a long time. Wait, is he telling me his life story? The reason I put the chains on the front door is... Junoru stops for a moment and averts his gaze. I wait for his answer, but it feels like he's just buying time to come up with an excuse not to continue. As for the reason we had to leave yesterday, I simply realized that we would appear suspicious if anyone found us there. This guy is awful at lying. That was clearly only a half-truth. Why did you lock the door? Are you this mansion's caretaker? Yes. Junoru pauses for a moment before peering at me, seemingly expecting another question. The things Ikuya and Ryoji told me about this place suddenly flashed through my mind. It is possible that Junoru is connected to the Kenriji family. Yeah, he told you his last name was Kenriji, duh. Who used to live here. I hesitate, but decide to ask anyway. Did you inherit this mansion? I do not know. His answer is so non-committal. It seems I will have to look into this matter on my own. Being that I am quite familiar with this mansion, I have taken it upon myself to see its care. That is all. When you told me you wanted to explore it, the look on your face convinced me you would have gone in even if I had not been there. I wasn't going to break in. I was just curious because people said it was haunted. Now that your curiosity is satisfied, you need not think of going inside again. He's one step ahead of me. How do you know that I won't try to go in and explore again? You've already shown me the hidden entrance. I kindly ask that you do not. Before I can reply, Junoru changes the subject. Say, Miss Miyoko, do you believe other worldly creatures exist alongside humans? Is he a monster? Not a monster, but like something that is otherworldly. Like a demon. There are rumors of demons appearing in this neighborhood. Most do not take them seriously, but a lack of belief has not prevented any disappearances. I suddenly remember our class trip from a few days ago and the demon who supposedly lives there. I thought the rumors said there was a demon in the forest. Now they're saying there's a demon in the village as well. Do you believe they are real? Nobody has ever seen them before. I think someone got a little too freaked out by a shadow. That is certainly possible. My guess is that there are demons within the village as well, so be careful. I just have a bad feeling about it. Please stay safe. The rumors have seriously been getting out of hand recently. Everyone's freaked out by something no one's actually seen. I appreciate Junoru's concern for me, though. I look at the pile of homework on my desk and let out a sigh. I have no choice but to go through it. I grab a pencil and plop down on the chair. Let's see. First question. In 1690, In 1690, the noble Kenriji family perished in the fire that burned down their mansion. What was the cause of this incident? How am I supposed to know this? I scold myself for not paying enough attention in class and move on to the next question. The Kenrijis were rich and rumored to have a valuable heirloom. Although many thieves targeted their treasure, none were successful. Unfortunately, both the corpses of the family and the heirloom were lost in the fire. To this very day, it is still missing. What is the heirloom? Another difficult question. Maybe I'll leave the history homework for another day. Google exists. I look at the clock. It reads 9:40 p.m. I should get some sleep for school tomorrow. I can't wait for the break. Only 4 more days. Lying down on the bed, I close my eyes. Junoru pops up in my thoughts again. I wonder if his last name is nothing but a coincidence, seeing how all the Kenrijis died in that fire. The loudness of my alarm brings... Oh, at night it says dark nights, and in the morning it says bright days. I get it. Okay. The loudness of my alarm brings me out of my slumber. Huh? Not now. I reach for the alarm and hit the off button. I am too tired to get up. My thoughts return to the dream I just had. I was walking through the village to look for someone, but I do not remember who. Junoru was doing something on the other side of the street, but it was too dark to see what. All I remember is that it was suspicious for him to be out at midnight. After that, I woke up. What time is it actually? The alarm reads 7:10 a.m. Ugh, it's early, but I should probably get up. I flip through a magazine while I have my breakfast. They published this exact same article last year. Can't they come up with something new? Even the photographs are reused. I'm pretty sure these are from the summer issue. Another story about love at first sight. Wow, it sounds awfully familiar to the It sounds awfully similar to the one from the last volume. What a waste of time and money. Oh my god. I'm unsubscribing. I take the last bite of my sandwich and look at the time. What the? Are you kidding me? Maybe I can still make it if I run. By some miracle, I arrive at school on time. Morning. Good morning, Ikuya. I saw you running across the schoolyard. You should go to sleep earlier, you night owl. I always go to bed early. That was not the reason I was late. I just got distracted. Anyway, did I miss anything? No, don't worry. We were only talking about the news. What happened? You're still behind the times, huh? I turned to see Ryoji walking towards us. It's not just the forest anymore. There are rumors about demons being in the village, too. What? I personally believe the demons are real. Please, if only for my own peace of mind, be careful. I think Junoru said something along those lines. Since when? I'm not sure. I only heard about it this morning. There was an incident yesterday, though. Junoru was right, after all. You remember the disappearances, right? 10 people have gone missing in the span of 2 weeks. The villagers think a demon is to blame, but the police think it is a kidnapper or serial killer. The teacher just warned us about it. I hope the case is solved soon. Can't sleep peacefully like this. By 6:20 p.m., I have finished my homework and made dinner. The house has been quiet ever since my parents left for their business trip. Although I am used to being alone, shouldn't the parents know the news and come back? How careless do your parents have to be to not care? Okay, well, I know that all too well, but whatever. Although I'm used to being alone, I still miss having people to talk with. My thoughts flashed to Junoru. We have spoken a lot since our initial meeting. He may be suspicious at times, but I do like him. With nothing left to do at home, I put on my jacket and head toward the Kenreiji mansion. My journey ends after a few short minutes, and I begin searching for Junoru. Much to my disappointment, I do not see him in the front yard. I'll wait for a bit longer, but he never shows up. I cannot help but feel let down. Instead, I head to the park to burn some time. Uh-oh. Just like in the day, the park is empty and quiet at night. As I walk the path, however, I notice I am not entirely alone. When the person turns to look at me, I realize it is Junoru. It is a pleasure to meet you again, Miss Miyoko. When I hear the man's voice, I feel strangely happy. Junoru, what brings you here today? Well, I was just taking a walk. Staying in all night gets boring. Ah, I see. We bump into each other so often lately it is starting to become more of a surprise when you do not appear. It must be a coincidence. We both like to go for walks in a tiny village like this, so... Junoru smiles wryly and chuckles. Hey, it's the truth. Of course. We walk through the park together and eventually stop to sit at a bench near the path. Now that I think about it, Junoru might have thought I was creepy if we met at the mansion again. Do you pass through this park often? Rarely, as it happens. I felt like taking a different route today. Junoru leans forward to rest his elbows on his knees. He asks about my day, but there is nothing much I feel like sharing. Instead, I want to know more about him. I'm not going to ask where he lives. That sounds kind of creepy. I'm going to ask if he has any siblings. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have an older brother, though you may have trouble recognizing him. He is the complete opposite in both appearance and personality. Wait. Maybe he's Zay, the guy in the woods, because she called the guy in the woods rude, even though he wasn't. This guy is... like, she calls him a gentleman. They're kind of exact opposites. He has red hair and violet eyes, and he has black hair and copper eyes. Maybe. Did the two of you get along? Not quite like we used to. Even though we were raised together, we became more distant the older we grew. Now he almost completely ignores me. Or it could be the beanie guy. I don't think it's the silver-haired guy, because... he seems more like a gentleman than the other two. So, back. Did something happen between you two? Oh, nothing more than typical issues between siblings. What about your parents? Oh my god, my girl... my freaking character is so... okay. Junoru looks flustered for a moment and then averts his eyes. They are not with me anymore. I lost them when I was young. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have asked you something so personal. I do not mind talking about it. The past remains the past. It is better to move forward with the present and the future. Despite his words, his expression remains sad. It is as if there is always something heavy on his mind. I'm sorry for asking so much, but I want to get to know you better. Oh, he's surprised. You seem oddly eager to know. You've got the wrong idea. It's not like I'm going to stalk. I was only teasing you. Junoru snorts a small laugh, amused at my embarrassment, and soon we are both laughing together. The mirth lingers in his gaze, even as his expression returns to normal a moment later. I'm not sure if I should tell you. It might confuse you. Why would it? I cannot think of any good reason for Junoru to hide his address from me. Truth be told, I live at the old mansion. Speechless, I stare at him. Well, that explains why he's always hanging around there. I have nowhere else to go. I nod slowly, wondering how he ended up staying in such a run-down place. At first glance, Junoru looks like he comes from a rich family. You really cannot judge a book by its cover, although this does not change the way I view him. There are still many things I do not know about him, and he must have a good reason for living there. The uneasiness in his eyes deters me from questioning further, so I decide to leave it for another time. I live pretty close to you. If you head in the opposite direction from the library and take the right turn at the end of the fork, you'll reach my house. You're welcome to visit me any time. We chat until Junoru reminds me of the time. We ought to head home for the night. I'll be going then. Good night, Junoru. I wish I could walk you home, but there was something urgent I must attend to tonight. Don't worry, I'm fine on my own. Take care on your way home. That means something's gonna happen, probably. The streets are so quiet. I cannot not even hear the crickets chirping. My mind wanders off to the events of the past few days. I can't believe I was ever suspicious of Junoru. I guess I'm more judgmental than I thought. I don't even know what class he's in. Maybe I should ask Ryoji to check the student registry for me, just to be sure. Well, I can also ask him myself. I'm sure we'll reach each other again soon. Someone screamed. Help us! Someone help us! I hear distant, desperate voices, but they go silent before I can make out where they are coming from. Chills run down my spine as I realize that it might be too late. I hurriedly run back home. Oh my, I would have gone to help. I would just run around until I found them. It is finally and you did nothing about it. Oh my god, I hate this girl. Okay. It is finally Thursday. There is only one more day left until the break. I fell asleep during chemistry class and nearly forget about the lunch break. Those screams I heard last night made it impossible to sleep. I feel a tap on my shoulder and Ikuya greets me with a cheerful smile. Yo! Ah, Ikuya. No greeting for me. Likewise, you have a mouth of your own, you know. Geez, Miyoko, you could stand to become more polite. Maybe you should take your own advice, Ryoji. What, are you on her side? Ikuya teasingly pokes Ryoji's cheeks. Obviously, you're the one who started it. What even... You two sure get along. Oh, it only looks that way. Don't mind me. Please go on. You're part of this group too. Aw, you're so sweet, Ikuya. Guys. Lighten up, Ryoji. Join us. I motioned for him to join Ikuya and I in a group hug, but he freezes. His only reaction is an awkward smile. You finally smiled! Ikuya suddenly pulls Ryoji backwards and the two of us force him into a tight hug. Here we go. This is how it should be. Oh lord. Yeah, I would be a Ryoji in this situation. Too cute. I'm thankful my friends are here to offer me a distraction from my worries. Right after class ends, Mr. Blanchett enters the classroom with a serious expression. Attention class, we have an announcement from the police. 2 more people disappeared last night. Citizens should avoid going outside after dark until the cause of these disappearances has been determined. Based on current evidence, these disappearances tend to occur after 9 p.m., In the likelihood that a criminal is at work, please use extra caution and lock your doors and windows at night. The teacher sternly looks at each of us. Such a string of disappearances has never happened in this area before. Are such measures really going to help? Wait, now that I think about it, those screams I heard last night, there's no way. Oh my, it was them, you idiot. Something might have happened right by me, but I couldn't do anything. Yes, you could, you just decided not to. After the announcement, we are dismissed. If I was given the choice, I would have ran to help. The break is almost here. While I am happy to be away from the school, I am also going to miss seeing Ikuya and Ryoji every day. Ikuya is planning on vacationing in the countryside with her family. Funny, considering this village is already the definition of countryside. Ryoji will probably help his dad with the investigations. They are both going to be busy. I already feel bored at the thought of spending the break alone. It also appears that most of my classmates are going somewhere. Given the recent disappearances, I cannot blame them. I think we're going to keep this episode for 40 minutes. I wonder what Junoru will be doing. I shake my head. For some reason, I keep thinking about him. Because you like him. I look at the clock. It reads 8:30 p.m. Our teacher told us not to go outside after 9, but we're a rebel, so we're going to. It should not be a problem if I only pay Junoru a quick visit. Perhaps I should pass the warning on to him as well. I grab my jacket and head to the Kenriji mansion. Hey, Junoru. The man turns and greets me. Oh, Miss Miyoko, I thought you would be staying home today. Why is that? People have been disappearing. It would not be wise to walk around town alone, especially after 9 p.m. Have you not seen the news? It's not 9 yet. The disappearances supposedly only happened sometime after that. It would not hurt to be more careful all the same. Yeah, but I wanted to see you. After a moment of silence, Junoru chimes up with something unexpected. I think I will begin investigating the demon rumors soon. What, are you joking? Why would you do that? No, I am not. I want to stop the disappearances. We just met. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to call him crazy. I'm going to ask if I can join. Can I join you? I thought you were scared. No, I'm not. But that as it may, you cannot come with me. It would be too dangerous. Going alone is even more dangerous. Let me help you. Let me help, or don't go at all. You can count on me. Junoru raises his head and presents a confident smile. This guy is way too lanky to fight, though. You don't know that. I apologize. I must already be on my way. I should hurry before the demon makes its move. Have a good night. Please be careful on your way home. I want to stop him, but he has already made his decision. Junoru tries to reassure me with a light pat on the shoulder before he briskly walks into the darkness of the streets. How does he even know where to look? Maybe I should follow him. Oh, we are following him. Okay. I trail him carefully, making sure there is enough distance between us to keep from being noticed. Is he gonna do the same thing like we did in the prologue, where he thinks someone is following him, so he's gonna make a circle, and then he's gonna, like, hit us? Suddenly, Junoru takes a turn. Or he knew that we were following him. By the time I turn the corner as well, Junoru has disappeared, and only a dead end stands in front of me. There's no other alleyways or streets he could have taken. What? I'm sure he went this way. How could he possibly... Uh-oh. Realizing I had not intended on being outside so long, I peer at my phone. It is already past 9. I'll have to ask him about it next time. Time to go home. Along the way, I get the feeling that I am being followed. I do not think much of it until I recall the rumors. Dang it, this is seriously starting to scare me. I notice a shadow being cast from behind the corner of a building, but do not dare turn around. The presence looms terribly close to me, but nothing ever happens. It was Junoru, wasn't it? I let out a sigh of relief when I finally reach home. On a whim, I pull back the curtain and glance out the window. I nearly choke when a shadowy figure dashes away. Oh dear God. Going out tonight was a stupid risk. I won't do it again. Yes, he will. I wonder what Junoru is doing right now. I can't believe he actually went looking for the demon. Things are getting weirder by the day. I hope he'll be okay. 2 more people have already disappeared, and he still insists on being so mysterious. I want to confront him about it, but that'd be too forward. I should check on him tomorrow and make sure he is alright. Hi there. Morning, Ikuya. Do you have any plans for the holiday yet? Oh, I had the wrong voice. Nope, nothing much. Aw, you aren't going to celebrate? I have nobody to celebrate with. My parents are still away. The most I'll get from them is a phone call. You can always come with Ikuya and me. I think I told you already, but we're going to visit our grandparents. I even convinced Ryoji to take some time off work and come with us. Ikuya grabs Ryoji's arms and pulls him closer. What? We're visiting the countryside together, right? Sorry, someone... Okay. Ikuya smiles happily and winks at me. Yeah, you should also come with us, Miyoko. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to cut into your alone time. Yeah, they seem to like each other. I give the two of them a mischievous smirk. Our alone time? You've got the wrong idea. It won't be the same without you, Miyoko. It'll be more fun with the 3 of us. Okay, she didn't deny it. I ship it. Phrasing. Oh, yeah, phrase. Ikuya lets go of Ryoji's arms and pouts like a spoiled child. Get your mind out of the gutter. Point is, Miyoko has to come with us. Miyoko can decide for herself. It's not like we can force her to do anything. Yeah, I like Ryoji. I will consider it. I've slept over at Ikuya's grandparents' home before. The idea is not half bad. However, with the recent events in the village, I want to stay here a bit longer, see things through to the end. I stay behind after class ends, and since I am on cleaning duty. Unfortunately, the partner I was assigned is absent and did not leave a note. I bet he ditched me because he didn't want to do any work. It is what it is, though. I step out to grab a broom. Our storage room used to be a classroom, but now it is a spacious dump for old things. Although cleaning supplies are strewn across the room, it still seems fairly organized. It should not take me long to find what I need. Holy... What? Why? I start my search by opening the large locker at the back of the room. To my horror, there's a person inside of it. Maybe this is Junoru's brother. Okay, I step back and almost stumble over my own feet in shock. He seems as surprised as I am. His eyes are a mysterious yet oddly familiar shade of gold. Judging by his odd uniform, he must be from the elite class. Do you normally hang out in there? The man narrows his eyes and glares ferociously at me. Mind your own business. Yeah. He's the opposite. My eyes trail down to his shirt, which is stained crimson red. Is that blood? Yikes, he must have been hurt pretty badly. The blonde grunts quietly as he closes his eyes. I quickly run to get a first aid kit. The man is still sitting inside the locker when I return. Didn't I tell you to mind your own business? His voice sounds weak, yet his expression is serious. Ignoring his tough guy act, I kneel beside him. Let me clean this for you. I reach out to help him, but he slaps my hand away. Hey, whether you like it or not, it should be treated. This is nothing you need to be concerned about. He looks different from the other picture, but whatever. He grabs his chest and coughs up blood. Jesus Christ, take him to the hospital! I cannot simply sit and watch. With bandages in my hand, I roughly brush his hand away and start unbuttoning his shirt. Once his torso is revealed, my eyes widen. There's a deep gash in his abdomen and a slash across his stomach, both of which are bleeding profusely. I help him turn around and find another wound on his back. How in the world did you manage this? The man pushes me away and covers his wounds with his blood-stained shirt. I stand up and tell him that I'm going to call an ambulance, but before I can get away, he grabs my wrist. No, keep this a secret from everyone. Despite his injury, his grip is strong. Not knowing what else to do, I agree to his request. After his grip loosens, I kneel down beside him again and open his shirt to look at a wound once more. At least let me help you. Fine. There's a bullet? A bullet? There's a bullet in my chest. Take it out for me. I'm not sure I'm qualified to do that. It'll be pretty messy. Just do it. Doctors study a whole field of ballistic science to deal with this stuff. At the very best, I will leave a huge scar. Well, it isn't like I can reach there myself. I believe in you. I dig around in the first aid kit until I find something to remove the bullet with. Luckily, there's a pair of large tweezers at the bottom of the bag. Fast and a little more roughly than I intend, I pull the bullet out of the man's back. Not once does he make a sound. What? Is he superhuman? The wound is deeper than I expect. I'm surprised he can remain conscious after so much blood loss. Stabbed and shot? What kind of trouble did this guy get into? Thanks, I guess. The man smiles slightly while peering down at the bloody mess that is his abdomen. Although he says it is unnecessary, I pull out a few more bandages and bind his torso. Thankfully, the bleeding seems to slow down. I stay by his side until he mysteriously stabilizes in record time. By the way, what's your name? Call me Roya. I'm already familiar with you, Miyoko. What? Oh gosh, I hope this guy isn't another stalker. I've never seen you around school. Are you an elite student? Is that what it's called? I like it. It suits me well. Anyway, care to explain why you were chilling in the locker with those awful injuries? Curiosity killed the cat. There are things you're better off not knowing. Do you always sass at the people who help you out? I pout at Roya's attitude. This guy is such a pain that oh, it's past 40 minutes. So, I'm gonna read the sentence and save. Okay, this guy is such a pain that I want to punch him even when he is injured. So, we're gonna save here. Day 5. Alright. So, we're gonna end off there for now. If you guys like this video, just press the like button. I don't know what else to say. If you want to see more of my content, you can press the subscribe button. It'll let me know nothing, but thank you for your support. If you want to get notified every time I post a video, you can press the gray bell button next to the subscribe button, and you'll get notified. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.